Welcome to this professional guide on essential road signage. In this video, we'll cover 50 key road signs that every driver must be able to recognize and respond to correctly. These signs serve as the foundation of road safety, providing critical information, warnings, and regulations that help prevent accidents and ensure smooth traffic flow. Whether you're preparing for your driving test or simply looking to sharpen your knowledge, this guide is designed to enhance your confidence and decision-making on the road. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more expert driving insights. Let's get started. First, this is the yield or give way ahead sign, and it means that a yield sign is coming up soon. Drivers must reduce their speed and prepare to give priority to any traffic already flowing on the main road. This is the stop sign, and it means you must come to a complete halt at the upcoming intersection. Drivers are required to stop at the marked line, or just before entering the crossing, only continuing once the way is entirely clear and safe. This is the no entry for vehicular traffic sign, and it means that motor vehicles are not permitted to enter the road ahead. This restriction is often placed at the exit of one-way streets or restricted zones to prevent wrong-way driving. This is the no overtaking sign, and it means drivers are prohibited from passing other vehicles on this stretch of road. This restriction is typically enforced in areas with poor visibility, sharp curves, or high-risk terrain to prevent head-on collisions. This is the traffic signals ahead sign, and it means that a signal-controlled intersection is approaching. Drivers should stay alert, prepare to slow down, and be ready to stop or proceed depending on the status of the traffic light. What action is required at this sign? B. Stop. What traffic behavior is restricted by this sign? A. No overtaking. What type of access is denied by this sign? C. No entry for vehicular traffic. This is the staggered junction sign, and it means that two separate side roads connect to the main road in close succession, but not directly opposite each other. Drivers should be aware of vehicles entering or turning from both sides in quick intervals. This is the traffic merges from the left sign, and it means vehicles from a left-hand access road or ramp will be joining the main carriageway. Drivers must stay alert, adjust their speed if needed, and allow room for merging traffic to enter safely. This is the part-time traffic signals ahead sign, and it means the traffic lights at the upcoming intersection only operate during certain times of day. Outside of those hours, the intersection may function like a yield zone or be uncontrolled, requiring extra driver judgment. This is the traffic merges onto the main carriageway sign, and it means that a side road will be feeding vehicles into the main route ahead. Drivers already on the main carriageway must watch for incoming traffic and adjust accordingly to ensure safe merging. This is the roundabout sign, and it means a circular intersection is just ahead. Drivers must slow down, yield to vehicles already in the roundabout, and travel around the central island in a counterclockwise direction. This is the bend to right sign, and it means the road ahead curves moderately to the right. Drivers should ease off the accelerator, stay focused, and gently follow the curve to maintain control and lane position through the bend. This is the double bend, first to the left sign, and it means the road will curve sharply in one direction and then immediately in the opposite, beginning with a left turn. Drivers must reduce speed, maintain steady steering, and stay alert through both twists in the road. What type of junction is indicated here? A. Staggered junction. What traffic condition is described ahead? B. Traffic merges onto the main carriageway. What kind of road layout is shown? a roundabout. This is the road narrows on both sides sign, and it means the width of the road will reduce from both edges ahead. Drivers should slow down, remain centered in their lane, and use caution when meeting oncoming vehicles or navigating tight spots. This is the road narrows on the right sign, and it means the right-hand side of the road will taper inward. Drivers must stay alert for reduced lane width and be prepared to adjust position or merge safely to avoid any obstruction. This is the end of dual carriageway sign, and it means the divided highway section is coming to an end. Traffic in opposing directions will now share the same road surface, so drivers must be especially cautious and stay in the correct lane. This is the two-way traffic sign, and it means vehicles will now be moving in both directions on the same stretch of road. Drivers must avoid overtaking unless visibility and space are absolutely safe, and remain on their side of the center line. This is the two-way traffic on route crossing ahead sign, and it means the road that intersects ahead carries traffic in both directions. When entering or crossing, drivers should check both ways carefully and yield to oncoming vehicles. This is the worded warning sign, and it means the upcoming sign will contain written instructions or warnings. Drivers must read carefully and follow the message, as it could relate to road hazards, restrictions, or special driving conditions. This is the try brakes after crossing a ford sign, and it means you've just passed through a shallow stream or water crossing. Drivers are advised to gently test their brakes afterward to ensure they're still responsive and safe to use. What road condition is indicated by this sign? B. Road narrows on both sides. What traffic pattern is expected on the upcoming route? C. Two-way traffic on route crossing ahead. What flow of traffic does this sign indicate? B. Two-way traffic. This is the riverbank or quayside sign, and it means the road runs close to the edge of a river or dock. Drivers must stay alert, especially in poor weather or low light, to avoid veering off the road into hazardous water areas. This is the water course alongside road sign, and it means there's a stream, canal, or drainage ditch running close to the edge of the road. Drivers should stay aware of the narrow shoulder and avoid drifting too far right, especially in wet or icy weather. This is the soft verges sign, and it means the roadside edges are not stable enough to support vehicle weight. Drivers should avoid pulling over or stopping on these shoulders, as tires could sink into the ground or cause the vehicle to become stuck. This is the tunnel sign, and it means you're approaching a tunnel. Drivers must turn on headlights, stay in their lane, and avoid overtaking inside the enclosed space where lighting and ventilation may be limited. This is the hump bridge sign, and it means the bridge ahead is arched with a steep rise and fall. Drivers should slow down to maintain control and avoid bottoming out, especially in low vehicles or at high speeds. This is the uneven road sign, and it means the road surface ahead has rough patches, dips, or bumps that could cause uncomfortable or unstable driving. Drivers should reduce speed and maintain a firm grip on the steering wheel. What roadside condition does this sign describe? C. Soft verges. What kind of structure is ahead on the road? Hump bridge. What natural feature is located near the road? B. Watercourse alongside road. This is the low-flying helicopters sign, and it means helicopters may be flying or hovering at low altitudes near the road. Sudden noise or gusts from the aircraft could startle drivers, so extra caution is advised, especially in areas near hospitals or airports. This is the falling or fallen rocks sign, and it means you're entering an area where rocks may tumble onto the road from surrounding cliffs or hills. Drivers should watch for debris. Avoid stopping near exposed slopes. This is the traffic cue's likely ahead sign, and it means heavy or slow-moving traffic is expected beyond this point. Drivers should reduce speed early, maintain a safe following distance, and be prepared for sudden stops or congestion. This is the slow-moving military vehicles sign, and it means convoys or armored vehicles may be using this stretch of road. These vehicles often travel at very low speeds, so drivers should be extra patient and avoid tailgating. This is the slow-moving vehicle sign, and it means tractors, construction equipment, or other slow-moving machines are likely ahead. Drivers must be alert, avoid aggressive overtaking, and wait for a safe opportunity to pass. This is the ice or snowdrifts sign, and it means the road ahead may be affected by icy patches or accumulated snow. Drivers must slow down, use gentle steering and braking, and ensure their vehicle is equipped for winter driving to stay safe in slippery conditions. This is the warning sign, and it means there's a general hazard or regulation ahead that drivers must be aware of. This sign may be accompanied by symbols or text giving more specific details, so always pay close attention to its message. This is the fire station ahead sign, and it means a fire station entrance is nearby. Emergency vehicles may enter the road at any moment with little warning, so drivers must avoid blocking access and be ready to yield at the first sign of flashing lights. This is the zebra crossing sign, and it means a marked pedestrian crosswalk with bold black and white stripes lies ahead. Drivers must slow down and give right-of-way to anyone waiting to cross or already walking within the crosswalk zone. What type of vehicles does this sign refer to? A. Slow-moving vehicles. What specific type of vehicle traffic is being warned about? C. Slow-moving military vehicles. What aerial condition does this sign alert drivers to? Low-flying helicopters. This is the horse-drawn vehicles sign, and it means slow-moving carriages or carts pulled by horses may be using the road. Drivers should pass wide, avoid loud noises that could spook the animals, and give them plenty of space. This is the accompanied horses sign, and it means you may encounter riders on horseback, sometimes accompanied by walkers or handlers. Drivers must slow down and pass cautiously to avoid startling the animals or creating unsafe conditions. This is the wild horses or ponies sign, and it means that free-roaming horses or ponies may be near or crossing the road, particularly in rural or moorland areas. Drivers must remain vigilant, reduce speed. This is the wild animal sign, and it means that deer, moose, elk, or other large wildlife may be present near the roadway, especially around dawn or dusk. Drivers should slow down and scan the roadside carefully to prevent serious collisions. This is the wildfowl sign, and it means birds like ducks or geese may cross the road, particularly near lakes or wetlands. Drivers must slow down and yield as needed to protect both the animals and themselves from sudden accidents. This is the migratory toad crossing sign, and it means that toads may be moving across the road in large numbers during seasonal migrations. Drivers should reduce speed and remain mindful of these small creatures. This is the sheep sign, and it means that flocks of sheep may be crossing or walking along the road, often accompanied by herders. Drivers must slow down, avoid honking, and allow the animals to pass calmly without rushing them. This is the agricultural vehicles sign, and it means that tractors, harvesters, or other slow-moving farm machinery may be using the road. These vehicles often travel at low speeds and may take up more than one lane. This is the cattle grid sign, and it means the road surface will feature a series of spaced metal bars designed to prevent livestock from crossing. Drivers should reduce speed to maintain comfort and control as the vehicle passes over the grid. What kind of animal hazard might appear on the road? C. Wild animals. What kind of surface feature is shown here? Cattle grid. What type of road user is this sign referencing? B. Accompanied horses. This is the all vehicles prohibited except pedal cycles, being pushed by hand sign, and it means the road is restricted to pedestrians who are walking alongside a bicycle. No other vehicles, including those being ridden or driven, are allowed beyond this point. This is the motor vehicles prohibited sign, and it means that no cars, motorcycles, or other powered vehicles may enter the road ahead, often used in pedestrian zones or parks to preserve safety and reduce noise or emissions. This is the motor vehicles except solo motorcycles prohibited sign, and it means all multi-track motor vehicles such as cars and trucks are banned. Only solo motorcycles are permitted to proceed beyond this point. This is the solo motorcycles prohibited sign, and it means motorcycles are not allowed to continue past this sign, even though other types of traffic may be permitted. It is typically used in pedestrian-heavy or noise-sensitive areas. This is the towed caravans prohibited sign, and it means vehicles pulling caravans or trailers are not allowed on the road ahead, often due to narrow lanes, sharp turns, or restrictions near scenic or protected routes. This is the pedestrians prohibited sign, and it means people on foot are not allowed past this point, commonly found on motorways, tunnels, or bridges where walking would pose serious safety hazards. This is the ridden or accompanied horses prohibited sign, and it means both horseback riders and people walking alongside horses are restricted from this section of road. This helps minimize conflicts in fast-moving or urban areas where horses might be at risk. That concludes our professional guide to 50 essential road signs. We hope this video has improved your understanding and confidence when it comes to recognizing and responding to critical traffic signs. Remember, knowing the rules of the road is key to becoming a safe and responsible driver. If you found this content helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more expert guidance. Thanks for watching, and drive safely.